I have so much anxiety right now. I feel like everything is different. I can't breathe, Bob. I can't breathe. I'm upset.
Ariela's reunion with Biniyam literally led her to have a panic attack. Yeah, it did. Hey, my 90 Day Fans fam, it's Melicia here. We're gonna chat about all the highlights from the latest episode of The Other Way in just a minute. But first, let's get into Ariela and Biniyam. These two reunited after 3 months apart. And I'm not sure if Biniyam's new look is doing it for Ariela. It seems like the sparks for her are just not there.
Biniyam looks totally different. We haven't seen each other in 3 months. And before, he had really long dreadlocks, which is what made me notice him right away. And now he looks so skinny and he cut his hair. It's like I'm looking at a stranger. It's kind of weird.
Well, I guess that tells us that they didn't FaceTime or video chat during their time apart. But I like Biniyam's hair. I think it's cute. And honestly, Ariela has way more to worry about right now than her man's hair. Biniyam took Ariela to where they'll be living with the baby. And although she is smiling, on the inside, she's having a fit.
It's terrible. The colors are depressing, it's dark, and obviously it's leftover decorations from whoever is renting it. This bathroom looks like something from one of the Saw movies. I can smell the molds coming from the bathroom. My mom is gonna hate this place, and she's gonna grab me to the side and be like, you can't live here, you can't live in these conditions with a baby.
Am I the only one who feels bad for Biniyam? I mean, he's so sweet. Well, he's been so sweet to her so far, and it looks like he tried his best, but it just wasn't enough. If you were like me, you probably asked yourself, why wasn't Ariela aware of Biniyam's living conditions when she actually stayed with him for months at a time before? Well, I actually had the opportunity to ask Ariela about that, and here's what she has to say.
Yeah, so I did see, I did travel a bit in Ethiopia, and we spent time together. I know that there's some standards that are not, the same as in the US, and I've traveled around the world. I've been to, I think I'm only missing 2 continents. But
oh, girl.
I think it's one thing to live in a place, every day permanently, especially with a baby. And it's another thing to travel and rough it and kind of, have fun, and experience something.
So to sum it up, when it was just her, his living conditions were fine. But now that a baby is in the picture, she just expects him to step it up and provide something better. Well, speaking of providing something better, let's go ahead and talk about Devin and Jihoon, because I think Devin's over it.
But can't you help with the new rental?
After I or pay everything.
When?
I'm 뭐라고 말해야 돼?
Can you use the translator thing?
나도 너가 돈 낸 거 다 알고 있고 앞으로 내가 다 내겠다고.
I know you paid for it, and I'll pay it in the future.
No, you won't. No, you won't, Jihoon. Devin's level of patience is spectacular, okay? It is on point. During this episode, Jihoon admitted to Devin that he doesn't have any money. And he's been lying to her this entire time.
Why do you keep lying to me?
사실 솔직하게 너 여기 오게 하고 싶었고.
I honestly wanted you to come here.
Fast. 만약에 너가 돈 때문에 걱정하게 되면 너가 여기를 떠나면 되잖아.
If you're worried about money, you can leave here.
Just stay. Few months. 어쩌라고.
I will leave when my mother leaves.
Girl, get up out of there. Jihoon said it himself. Take a listen. He said it. It came out of his mouth. All right? 90 Day Fans fam, next week on The Other Way, one of my favorite couples, Kenneth and Armando, reunite in Mexico, and it is the sweetest thing.
It's just amazing that, you know, I'm here and that he's on his way.
You made it.
And Ariela's mom doesn't hesitate to tell Biniyam that the apartment is not going to work for her daughter.
I'm a mess right now. The conditions here, not safe for a baby. I do not want Ari to stay.
All right, my 90 Day Fans fam, next week's episode seems like a must-see. But if you miss it, don't worry, because here at ET, we will make sure you stay updated on all the latest news from our guilty pleasure. See you next time.